2025. Who forgot to unmute themselves as the show started? Yup, this kid. This is 3 years now, officially. I started the first Sunday in January 3 years ago now. Yeah, awesome. Welcome to Noon Year. And Loki has been saying, he's just like, Mom. I don't know if this is the right day, but you're doing all this stuff, even though your location is not at a sewing machine right now. We are on the floor. Because I thought it would be fun to look into the process that is my chaotic, crazed brain. So we're here. But Loki says, first things first, Mom. How handsome am I? Would everybody do those buttons so Mom will give me treats? You have a word to say to your fans? Do you have anything to say? There might be a purring. Alright, let me get into the snack drawer. Can I get into the snack drawer with all this chaos? Okay, I did it. Oh, there's a tray of proofers today. Can you find my proofers? Oh, hello. Oh, need a snack. Need a snacks. I don't know how we're down a cat right now. He must be really sleeping in the other room because. Okay, Happy New Year, Loki. Happy New Year's, Fire Proofers. Oh, hello. Welcome. Hello. Snackies. Snackies for you. Snackies for you. Oh, hey, welcome to the circus. I'm your host, Phoenix Electra, and frequently we sew things. Today we are going to go through, look at stuff. Oh, here, I start to put the, hey, Food Brothers. Little man, come here. You know, you were late. Good job, Loki, being so close to him. That deserves some more snacks. Little man, do you want some? Come on. Yeah, I know, the kitties are getting all the snacks. Okay. Wow, everybody's in here. Wow. Okay, party time. Loki, you had snacks and then extra snacks. Okay. All right, little man, these two are yours. And Mom's gonna put the snacks away. Oh, you dropped it. You dropped it. Oh. All right. Hey, Allie, welcome. Happy New Year. Loki, I'm gonna put the snacks in the snack drawer. Oh, the light's all sorts of fun because the sun's coming in. Let's move back to the get into the light better. All right, no more snacks. Let's close the door. Oh, chaos, Loki. They are attack eating. Yes, yes. These are the Tacti assault cats. They're on a mission to destroy and eat all the snacks. If they're snacks, we will crush and kill them. I don't know if I have any more snacks. I do have bread. Yes, we made it. Looks, we made it. We're here. Oh my gosh, where do I? Yeah. So the thumbnail. Can we make 25 things in 2025? probably, because I don't know how many things I make every year, but I thought that if I was going to do such a thing thoughtfully, it might help if I had a list and some guidance, some plans. And one of these things was kind of from the piece, something that Dove picked out. Oh, and I'm like, okay, but how am I gonna do this? At the fabric store that was going out of town. I'm gonna lose my mic now. Well, if we're gonna lose the whole thing, then I guess we'll just hold it for a second. In the plastic, a full roll of this green with hot gold and yellow accent details. It's 60-inch wide, double fold, brand new. And I paid $5 for it. We've got a couple of ideas for this. 25/8, yeah, easy to make handkerchiefs. Maybe. Oh, actually, well, we could do that for some of our samples from the embroidery manuals. 25 drop cloth. Yes. 25 aprons. Not 25, but some of the first early projects are going to be 2 aprons. And they need to be shipped out by the middle of January. So those are early on the list of the mayhem. We do still have some holdovers that are quilted winter ensembles, not quite ready yet. But this sheer stripy stuff, I thought, I know, yeah, he saw this, and I was like, yes, please. Wouldn't you be? Let's see here. What is this? This is from Allegra Sage, 120 inches, 50, just under 56 yards. So we're going to do. Should we go over the? All right, I'm so discombobulated. I've got. Okay, so all of these I paid $5 for. This green one, this red that I'm guessing is synthetic because it had been marked at $3 a yard, and yeah, I did not pay that. But it's this like cranberry shot silk appearance. Didn't burn test it, but it has that look, and I liked it. I know. I could make drapes also. Yes. Do you think Mom would like this kind? Do you need some? Or the Redford drapes? Yes. They have this crinkly silver one, which I just really liked the color of. I didn't have nothing stuck into my head holes. Not like the last couple. Let me grab them closer. White, yeah. Another double lift shear. This is like a pokey olive color. but not. I have two lengths of silver sage green, also polysynthetic satin green. The silver, I think they're all blends. I know that's not really like, I can just set this here, I think. All right, I'm just gonna just set the microphone in the mic stand, even though it's not attached, just so the mic is somewhere to be. And yay! So I was going back through ideas, costumes, outfits. They're not costumes. Okay, no. So I do have a list. It's got 24 things. I'd left a couple blank. I know. That's actually why that green and yellow is the first two things I'm going to make after we make the aprons. And I thought that I'd do, oh, there we go. So, or if I had a clipboard. I'll focus on my face. Okay, I'm trying to show the better. The sketches I've got two different aprons, a pinafore style apron, and around the neck one that instead of ties, it's just this like circle with bias binding on it. So those are the first aprons, but that green. You know what outfit is super flowy sheer and requires a lot of flowy sheer fabric to look cute, and it doesn't need to be white and pink. What are your guesses? Let's see here. What is it? I'll give you we're going 18th century. I don't know. I'm not stuck there. But it also gives me a reason to get back to those corded stays. A toga? No. Well, it basically. What about a chemise a la reine? With some. I know. I just need to come a little bit closer. With some matching bloomers. Yep, not a toga, but I could do a toga also. Okay. I was attempting to be super organized on sketch the dress, draw some images of how they do the cutting. It's basically you cut the armhole and either seam the front clothes part of it, do the back seam, and then add the channels for the ties. I was like, oh, we can handle that. And then I was thinking we could pick one of the other, whether the white. Of course, I'll need to make a new chemise to go under it, so, or two, depending on what color. So. Well, I'll have to sew some more underwear, but then also the pants. Kind of like the style of the black ones we did this past year that had the frill at the bottom. The ones that required a blood sacrifice, that I think would be super cute, lined. with like extra frills. In my attempts at, like, I was like, this feels ambitious, so I went, so, for some of these, I got the title, my sketch, I wrote down a list of the fabrics and which notions, because this is going to need ribbon, a lining, or a chemise. Oh, we're not going to line it, we're just going to wear a chemise. Some basic measurements, but it's like the full, it's just large strips, and you cut the hole for the arm side, add a little piece to connect it, and then I think I'm gonna do short 3/4 length sleeves because I don't like a poofy much by the wrist because hand washing and water and stuff. So then line the top of the humor section. The bottom will just be the sheer. So for this one, I again wrote down the materials, listed what I was going to need, and then my attempts at order of construction. So for the bloomers, I was like, well, let's do something easy. Let's do the waist tie. Because we're going to make those and not rely on ribbon. We're going to actually make our ties this year. I had to cut the fabric, sew it, trim it, turn it, press it. No pressing was in there farther. Clip, turn, press, top stitch. And then for the bottom of the bloomer section, like that's going to take a gazillion ton of inches because we'll do the rinse and repeat that we've done often on this channel. Oh, yes, Allie, that's true as well. With a 3/4 length sleeve, I can also add undersleeves for full length with ruffles. Yes, we can have little detachable sections. So if I'm feeling extra, we can have those. Yeah. Also, we can do some multi-changeable things. Yeah, so it's like 3-inch strips. Let's cut 15 yards because we're gonna gather them and do our rolled hems. Gather and then seam and just have all that prepped. And I wrote down what type of seams to use. But I'm gonna try using the buttonhole foot for the opening for the waist drawstring to go through. Yeah. So I could just kind of like have room for something extra that shows up, but some of these things are going to be super fast, and some of these I thought it would be fun to kind of challenge myself of if I'm going to do 2 or 3 very similar of the same thing, and we do that. We do it all, and can we do 2 things in one show? I don't know. So we'll find out which. All right, should we look at the box? Because some of these things, like the chemise all around, that we know the main fabric and the lining, that's figured out. These aprons are less figured out. So I have next to me this trusty box that I've pre-gone through to pull things that I think I was going to want. Right, Allie, I think it was due to the cost of the fabric. There was the main outfit, then little add-ons for making it look new from month to month. Exactly. And so much of that, even then they were like, have stuff that's detachable so you can update it for this season. What's trendy this year? Okay, this, what do I have for the aprons? I've got some red. I was going to send some pictures to the individual who suggested that I do this. for their input for colors. So we've got some of the purple left that we did last year for our Ravens apron. Got some of the blue left from the Mummers apron. I do have a little piece of oh, okay. Of course, it's in this pile somewhere of the pink with the border that I used for my apron. So I was thinking I was going to well, you know what? It doesn't matter. I'm just going to use a little bit from all of our aprons and make two more. Oh, Allie, I like the thick cotton for aprons, white, all white, traditional but boring. That that is true, and I think that's the only material I don't have. I've got everything, but I can do anything but that. And oh no, that's like cheesecloth. No, oh, there it is. This other pile. Hey, Horror, welcome, welcome, Happy New Year. Yup, we survived, and now I'm in the process of creating chaos. We're going to control it, and we're going to beat entropy this year. This is the year 2025 where we beat entropy. Yeah, I do have quite the yes. These are different, yeah, notions. Well, this is not all fifth. Well, it's laying on the bed, so it looks. But yeah, I. That's why we're planning and trying to. Yeah, this is the part of my brain I don't show. I'm like, oh, we get to. There's going to be some organizing, working through chaos. Okay. Hmm. Maybe we'll do the peaches. You will never tame chaos. I feel like I am the chaos, so it's like impossible to tame. How do I tame myself? Oh, and then I also have this super cute brown and orange giant roses, chrysanthemums. Now I know why Solar needs so much space. Yes. Yes. It's true. So those are the options I picked out for the apron. I'm going to picture them, send them to the consultant, and go from there. Oh, Allie, I really think saying 25 items for 25 is a bit overwhelming, to be honest. I think so too. That I'm not holding myself fully. Well, and some of the things are literally some cut there. I've got the leather stays, the new trapeze boots, gauntlets, and the house shoes take some time. But those three things, once I have the patterns, I'm literally just going to cut them out and punch eyelet holes in them. It's like, it's not real. It sounds, I do, kind of, but we'll, we'll see what happens. I know, because I do need time for other things, but we'll see what happens. And I know there's also like the art quilt for mom is going to be easy to finish up. I'm going to do advent calendars for the kids. Those are going to be little and we'll incorporate them into the Saturday stuff. The aprons I have. My scrappy house, that's going to like take more than a year. And some stuff I've got are quick makes and then some over the top makes. So I'm trying to balance it. So not everything is insane except for the projects that I thought would be fun that are utterly, what am I thinking? And then there's some finishing stuff because we took all those weeks to sew the tucks into this fabric. This needs to become a shirtwaist. It's time for that to finish. And did I write down those some of the patterns I know that we discussed earlier, and I'm gonna take that suggestion. Oh, there's a pin in there somewhere. Oh, something that needs to be fixed. We're just gonna have the pin tucks for the front, and then I can cut it, and I know I have that much, and then we'll have some for the details for the sleeves, and then have the sleeves mostly plain and the back plain because nobody's gonna see it. You know, that's 2 projects a month. Oh. Well, that's why we're going to finish that garment this year. You are so true. The voice of my reason. This is. I know that's Phoenix. Big. If I don't have gigantic plans, then what are we doing? But that chemise Loren should be quick because it's just hemming and putting in the sleeves, and the detail comes from the channels that with the ties in there. You know, I'm trying to rationalize myself. But leotards are going to be fast. Some of these things are literally just cutting the leather, except for the house shoes. Those actually involve sewing. And yeah, the corded stays, those are definitely going to take some time. But it was worth it. We spent that whole month tucking last year so that this year we're ready to make the shirtwaist. So it's like we spent all that time. Okay. Hey, little man. And we've got some undergarments planned. The things that in my head are some completely crazy is that this whole notion is not utterly insane. I know, we'll see how far we go. I've had this black gingham in the collection for quite some time. And I thought in our what have we never done but are fascinated by, smocking. And actually, there's in my head, it's just just to do a little shaping on the front. Everything else is gonna not. Maybe a tiny bit at the shoulders. And we've got so much. So, all right. I did that. Oh yeah, we're crazy. And then yeah. So we've got some quick things. We've got some things. This needs a fabric though. No. Yeah. Okay. Got the leather for the house shoes and some stuff pulled. And I needed some new training clothes because I've got frumpy things. So I have this green for a while, so we're gonna do some quick little training clothes. Those are the big things, and then just some like underwear stuff. Because we're going to, I have enough leather sitting around of this natural colored to cut the gut, to do a practice of the leather stays before we get into cut the black. We can cut everything and try it. I have more projects than her two hands can handle. Yes, I do. Which is why everything looks and feels chaotic, but I'm using it to try to create order. So I'm like, all right, have my things collected, then grab the pattern pieces and have all of the fabrics for one thing. Collect it, have everything collected. That's the big stuff. And then, right. Yeah, if the Kingdom one goes good, then maybe we'll do like a super fancy, something that is going to take more time and over the top. We got the silver, like 15th satin, 15 We did those honeycomb smocks and then went through the bead collection and did some beading or added some of those green silver sequins on there. Make like an over-the-top evening version with longer sleeves and do the gingham one short sleeves for the summertime. I know. And then I was just like touching everything like, oh, I got this, and this, and this. So I'm like, yeah, my brain goes faster than I can go sometimes. A while ago, I had to keep sewing. So I was just trying to like pull stuff so I could start like collecting it into organized places and not just chaos everywhere. And then to see if there's everything have a purpose. Do I know what I want to do with it yet? We'll do some big things because we've got that black brocade. We have this black lace with the gold detail that might be a nice. We've got a good length, but to use it as trim or to do another panel skirt with a bodice, with a princess cut bodice with over the topness. This next to the black brocade. Actually, that would be fun and a fun way to use. Brilliant. My brain. And it's so hard because one of the, if I can't see something, then I have stuff blindness. If I can't see my stuff, it doesn't exist, right? I know, I was kind of thinking that this lilac one with the little flowers on it that had the border, so I started to red pull the border section just because I thought it would be fun, but then we could practice having really nice straight lines to cut and then gather in just a quick little chemise. Not everything's going to be over the top, just most of it. And you know, if I set myself up with this thing, I know there's some friends of the channel who can't start a project to get it done in a show. I am not that. These always need to get really right now. Okay. Oh, but then I'd also grabbed to add cat fur in my velour. Who would have thought there would be cat hair in velour? not me. Found the blue velour so that we can add that as a panel for our blue scuba skirt because it needed that. So we're gonna, not everything is completely brand new. I'm gonna include the finishing of things. If we make it, that would be super awesome. If we don't, at least I started off the year with a plan. And I mean, we'll see how things go, but so far we've got lots of details sketched out. Cause I got that purple velour, so we're gonna got a full pant with an open back design. Use some elastic at the mid back section to hold everything in place. Maybe do one with welcome back. Excuse me. Raglan sleeves. So we got a little bit of everything, and this Notion's tub. Some of it needs to just be folded. I've got pieces, and then it's just like slowly with this house jacket battling around scrap more. Because I saw as I was touching things, I'd cut out when we had that pink flannel, the roll of that, cut out a circle skirt open for a rope for a jacket. And we've been slowly cutting up some of the scraps and just randomly sewing it as different things. Like, wouldn't it be funny to take a piece of the white tulle, pin it onto the paint for the skirt of that jacket, and just start collecting things in there, and then if there's enough, establish in little pieces, just sew that as it gets filled up. So I have so many, yeah. So that's not going to be finished in this year, probably. The hard part, well, no, the easy part is the aprons are first. And I'm not doing any extra embroidery. They're going to be mostly simple, except pockets, lots of pockets. I was like, this isn't for me. Don't add extra ribbon or trim that they're going to be afraid to wash it. It needs to just do its job. So I'm keeping the apron super simple. And see if we can knock both of those out in one stream. So fingers crossed for some of the quicker projects. We're gonna batch a whole bunch of things. I have to figure out where is that over there? Have the iron set out. We're actually gonna maybe iron on stream. Can't see that. There's some duplicates. We're not everything's gonna be over the top. I think I tried to actually keep it to like 1/8 over the top and then mostly straightforward things that I can easily wear like in the day-to-day world. And it was fun. It's always fun when I like go back to things because I forgot that I have this black. Um, got a I don't know. It's faux something that's kind of printed like burned kind of look to it, but it's not. It's just like stamped in there to kind of do a similar short peplum style jackety thing like you're doing for the big version, which I laid on the floor and I put on. I made such a mess in here. I can't even lay that on the floor to show how I did the things in there. I guess we'll see. I have so many plans I can't even fit them in all into one stream because I am surrounded by beautiful things that are going to get used. There's no, yeah. I'm not for need in sewing supplies. It's funky up there. Ooh, it could be. Because I have some in this black. I've got some silver. So I thought to do some color blocking. And I have a little bit of the brown left. And a couple years ago, I have a brown skirt that I lined in green in the closet. I need to do my. I know so many plants here. It's true. Probably not. But I did pretty good. I know. I think I was feeling pretty good because of my make 9. I think I did. We'll see. I know. I don't even know if I could like make 9. 1/8 over the top 200% of the time. Yes. I'm gonna have to get back to my morning stitching for some of them. And why I'm not like, we're gonna try smocking this year. It's gonna be for well-chosen areas for necessary shaping and not completely over the top. And a whole bunch of the leather pieces are just cutting the leather and punching eyelets in it. So I feel like I'm cheating on those ones because there's not actually any sewing. It's just things that we're gonna trace and cut and call it a thing. And yeah, some of these things I know are definitely not gonna. Some things fast, some things not. But now I have to continue organizing things so I know. Because I pulled a box and I was, oh, and I got these at the Goodwill a while ago. They're already even pressed. Literally, I was like, oh, I'll make something else out of it. I'm like, no, they want to be pillow covers, pillowcases. They just need one more seam in them, and I'm going to call it good. I'll talk about leaving it here for oneself. I saw a pedal power weaving machine. Great for your sweet houndstooth or tweed. That, oh my, I know, because I'm right. Like, wouldn't it be fun? I'm gonna do something to like weave the fabric, then make the outfit. Oh, or you've decided to tackle a decades-old project of my own. Gotta get it done. You get it done. We're gonna crush it. Looks like a good workout machine too. Oh, even better. We can be doing something and call it. I don't want things that are like exercise but enjoyable. Or then you benefit twice, well, 3 times. Cardiovascular fitness, new cloth, and then a beautiful tailored garment at the end of it. So yes, I'm here for the sewing workout room. I keep seeing the bicycle. They're converting the treadle machines and putting it around like a bike chain or somehow so that you can ride your bike and sew at the same time. I've got 3 of these. This is one of the projects. We're literally just going to sew in. I'm not even going to put leaf trim on. I'm just going to finish the hem of them and put them on the bed. So I tried to be a little bit reasonable with myself. Now I want to sewing workout room. So wrestling that 2 layers of corduroy for this winter costume. Sewing wrestling is real, and if I am gonna make it through doing any type of quilting for a bed, I want it to be in small sections, and then it's like the quilt as you go and not have all of that at the end. No, no thanks. Like, go to no, no. Enjoy the activity, but not on that scale. Like, oh, Allie, they had those back in the day, pedal singers too. They had 3 variants of them for industrial use. That makes super sense for the industrial settings. Yeah, oh, other things that I had cut out. I do. I have a 2 panels for a circle skirt cut out, but I just need to cut the top section for. Yeah. So I see circle skirts and also there's a little bit of everything. We got some new techniques. We have some old techniques. It, it's been a little while since we've sewn um, underwear, so I thought some cute frilly bloomers and little chemise tubs might be needed to go under some of our fancy clothes. I got like some green and probably the dark blue isn't going to work for. Who knows? I've got we've got plenty. We have plenty to work with. We have more than a year's worth of ideas and threads. And I just want to enjoy creating all sorts of craziness and sewing chicanery with you all. And I probably, let's see here. Wednesdays I like, no, do we want, Wednesdays is Will's show. Tuesday or Thursday, and it would probably have to be in the evening because there's that like day job thing. Like 6 o'clock on Tuesday or Thursdays. That's or not and. No, we're not doing and yet. I need to like get up and I need to make sure I'm moving because 2025 is also just getting back to fitness and just practicing skills that have been not been brushed off for a while. We're gonna make all sorts of crazy things. It's gonna be great. Oh, I'm yammering. We've been in an hour and cause yeah, got some fabric for because Saturday mornings. Starting on Saturday, we're gonna start reading through the finger embroidery manual and going through as much as we can of a lesson. And then Sundays will still be costuming. We don't finish, but then we got some snowflakes to finish. Got a little bit of quilting, so I'm probably gonna put in some time this week. Today's Wednesday. Oh, we'll see. Maybe we will be back tomorrow. I haven't. I haven't figured everything out, and like, let's just show a little bit of this year's craziness. Wasn't planning on. I thought while I was attempting to have things a little bit cleaner that we would sew, but I can't do that right now. That's what we got cooking for this year. I'm just gonna have it a quick little show. You don't know, not everybody needs to see me make a mess and try to like go crazy for a little while. Have a great New Year's, and I might be back tomorrow at 6. But I will definitely be here on Saturday, 11 o'clock PST, and Sunday at 3:30 PST. Don't wait until tomorrow to be fabulous today, and don't laugh at others unless you've laughed at yourself. And I look forward to having everyone here for Cats with Snacks, Snacks with Cats, and all this sewing fun. All right, you have a great rest of your day. Be awesome, and I will be back. All right, I'm really leaving now. Bye.